girls, we are back from Anime Boston, and many of you have been asking us to do a haul video like we weren't going to, but here it is. This is our Anime Boston haul.
So what should we start with, because it was quite an expensive weekend.
I know where we can go.
I mean, we can't start with what we're wearing right now.
As many of you saw, we made a couple of trips to the Bushiroad booth.
A couple only implies two. I think we went more than two times.
We went every single day, so 3 times. But the first day, we picked up some of these jackets, which were more expensive this year than last year. Of course, we had to get our best girls, so mine's for Canon and his is of Hanamaru.
What up?
And then on the last day when we went, they still had some left, so we picked up a couple more jackets. So I got rubies.
I got another Hanamaru.
We actually took the last 2 larges, and then I don't even know how many smalls were left, but I don't even think there was enough for all of the characters either. But we just really lucked out. We went every single day, so we weren't getting all of the things on the first day, so you know, we were trying to spread it out and be fair, and they did put limits on, so one person couldn't buy all of the stock, which is nice. But not only did we get the jackets, we also got the Valentine's Day sweaters for our 2 best girls. I of course got it for Maki, and he got Kotori's.
Well, they're for 3 characters.
Okay, well, they're for 3 characters. So this can also be for Umi or Ellie.
This one could be for Hanayo or Nozomi, but it's for pretty much for Kotori.
Yeah, this is totally Maki's. Let's not kid ourselves. So let's just keep going with the stuff that we got at the Bushiroad booth, since, as we said, we stopped there all 3 days. But the next thing we got is this tapestry of the Muse girls. And so let's open it up so you guys can see. It's going to be pretty large. They had it set up over the counter so you could see what it looked like with all of the girls. But how do I open this? I can't find the edge. Oh, wait, I found it. So I guess this is a towel. I didn't even realize it before, but I don't think we would use it as a towel. It would be more of a tapestry for us. But here it is, really big, like, wah. But it has all of the girls in a bunch of different outfits, and it's so cute. So very happy that we picked this up too. Next up, we got a couple of freebies. They are just a couple of fans with the Muse girls on it from their Love Live School Idol festival show in Ikebukuro, Sunshine City. That happened on May 22nd, 2016. So they probably just had a bunch of them left over and just decided to give them to us for freebies, which is really nice. What are you doing?
I don't know, I'm posing.
Creeper. So then we picked up a few wall scrolls. So the first couple are from Sunshine, and of course I got Canon and he got Hanamaru. So we will have no wall space for these, but maybe we'll switch them out with the ones that we already have going on over there. So it'll change it a bit, because that's the edge of our bed and we wake up to our girls every morning, which is
Sounds
really nice.
Really creepy.
It's not creepy at all. It's cute. And then we got some of the Muse girls. So I got Maki, of course, and he couldn't resist getting his second best girl as well. So he got Kotori and also Nico.
It was offset by something.
It was indeed, but you would have gotten one of these two if they had your best girl left. I just got a little flag of Kennen. So, ooh, I don't know what I'm going to do with it or where I'm going to put it. But it's best girl.
Car.
It's best girl. Why would I put it on the car? Then it'll get all dirty and gross.
Well,
why would I do that?
So everyone could see.
My love for Kennen. So that was almost everything that we got at the Bushiroad booth. We do have a couple more things that I set aside for a little bit later on in the video. We got a lot of items, so I sort of divided them up and sectioned them off to show at different times just to make sure we didn't forget anything. But of course we still got more Love Live items throughout the whole con. And one of those items are these cute little ball chain plushes of our best Sunshine Girls, of course, and so it's of Kanon and Hanamaru. If you guys watched our vlog, you might have seen that I did run into a few of the like bigger plushes that we have of the Beans Girls. They had some of the Sunshine Girls. They did have Chika, Riko, Yoshiko, and I think Yu, maybe?
I saw one Yu.
But they didn't have any of our best girls, so we didn't pick up any of the bigger ones just yet. Hopefully we can find them on Mandarake later, like we did with some of the other ones. But still, these are pretty cute, and because Kanon's best girl, she's bigger.
No.
The bigger they are, the more love you have for them, and it fills them up and they grow bigger and bigger. So while we are showing off plushies, we did get a few more.
Well, we should start with this one while we're at it.
Yes, because it's another Love Live plushie, and one that we got at the Bushiroad booth as well. So if you guys aren't familiar with the series, I don't know why you're here, because this is what we talk about most of the time.
I instantly was gonna buy this one.
But that is of Kotori's bird that she has in one of the illustrations, and also the altar figure. It's like on the top of her wand. But it's the burb. It's so cute. I don't know why Maki didn't have one.
Because she sucks.
What? That's not cool.
Because clearly, who was best girl got a plush.
Don't say things like that. What are you doing?
Showing off my winning smile.
Oh, God. Then we got a couple of doggy plushes, and some of you guys might be familiar with Tasty Peach Studios. I've shown off a couple of their Meowchis in our videos before. Well, they have a new line that came out a few months ago, I think, called Wanbons. So they're like the puppy versions of Meowchis. So I got the Shiba Inu. He's super cute, and again, super soft and adorable. And then a few of you might remember from our Anime Boston haul 2 years ago that we got this cute little plush from this company called Sorbet Jungle, and it was this little crocodile, and so it's like half crocodile, half banana. It's very adorable. But they were there again, and they now have like these little doggy plushes as well. So this is the Key Lime Husky, but it is very similar to the plushies that Tasty Peach do. As you can see, they have a little bit different style, and this one is slightly bigger, but overall they're pretty close.
Choo!
Did you just kiss him? Adorbs. And then another plushie, of course, is one of these Mama Shivas. So this is our third one now, and we always seem to get the orange doggy, but they're just in different styles. So this one's like a little chubby one with short little legs, and I saw him on the first day, and I was like, well, I don't know how much money we're gonna have, and each day I would keep seeing them, and multiple booths had them. So on the last day, I knew I had to find one and pick them up, but they're just so cuddly and so cute, and Dan loves them too, so it's a win-win. And then the very last plushie that we picked up at Anime Boston is the Hastia plushie from Is It Wrong to Try to Pick Up Girls in a Dungeon, which we did go to an event there as well. She's super adorable. I love her little big chibi head, and again, she's super soft. The only sort of, I guess, complaint, I just feel like her dress is really thin. I just wish it was a little bit thicker. And while we are on the subject of Is It Wrong to Try to Pick Up Girls in a Dungeon, as I said, we went to an event, and I think the first 100 people got a t-shirt. So we each got a t-shirt. I think they were handing out all larges, so no matter what, that's what you got. But here on the back, it has the title, and then on the front, it has like the little symbol. But this was really nice, and I just love getting freebies. Who doesn't love getting freebies?
Of course. I mean, so speaking of the Sentai booth, we obviously visited it, seeing as how we got that Hessia plush, but we also got some goodies.
So sadly, they were all out of Is It Wrong to Try to Pick Up Girls in a Dungeon Blu-ray, so we couldn't pick that one up. But if you stayed at the Sheridan, at least, during Anime Boston, they had a Sentai channel, which I'm guessing is a special promotion just for Anime Boston, where you could watch a couple of episodes of different Sentai titles. So one of them was Monthly Girls Nozaki-kun, which I've seen this main character around for a while. I remember those red polka dotted bows she has in her hair, but I'd never actually seen it or really heard much about it. But watching it on that channel made me really get into it, and I really wanted to buy this. So this is the main reason we went to the Sentai booth. It was the first thing that we picked up. It's just this really cute story about a girl who finds out one of her classmates is this really like girly romance manga writer, and he pens it under a female name so nobody knows that it's written by a guy, but it's sort of like a slice of life high school kind of show, and it's just really cute and adorable, so we had to pick this one up.
Something else we picked up was Rurouni Kenshin. I've never seen this before, but I have seen the original show, so hopefully I'll like it.
I don't know, we'll have to wait and see.
That was an impulse buy mostly.
Well, what they were doing is if you bought two, I think they had to be Blu-rays or DVDs. I don't think like the plushie would have counted, but if you buy two, you get the third one half off. So we decided to go ahead and do that. And the last one we picked up is When They Cry Ray, the third season, and When They Cry was probably, it's definitely not my first anime, but when I really started getting into anime, it was one of my first, and I really like the horror kind of gory stories. I don't know why, I love the cuteness, and then it's like, horror, yes!
We also got something special at the Sentai booth, and I think that's only because we spent like a ton of money.
So if you spent over $100, you got a free like backpack, and it was weird how he asked me. He didn't just say like, oh hey, you got this for free. He was kind of like, hey, do you want one of these? And I'm like, how much does it cost? And he's like, it's free. And I'm like, yes, why wouldn't I want one? So it's free stuff.
Free stuff is always amazing.
And what it is it's one of these Umaru backpacks. I almost want to say I saw these around last year, but it's just really cute and adorable, and who can say no to free stuff? I can't.
Speaking of Blu-ray DVDs, I also happened to pick up Samurai Pizza Cats.
I have no idea what this is, but it has like samurai cats. I don't know what pizza has to do with it.
It's been a while since I've seen this. This was from the heydays of my childhood.
I never even heard of it until he mentioned it. Was this on Cartoon Network? Where did you watch this?
It might be a local channel. I'm not sure though.
Well, that probably explains it, because we're in a small town in New England where people don't even know what anime is. So back on the free stuff, if you were a Crunchyroll premium member, not only did you get the Crunchyroll passes, but you also would go to the Crunchyroll booth and they had free stuff for you. So they had the wristbands like they do every year, and I just assumed they were going to do posters this year because they did posters the last couple of years, but no, they gave us the backpacks. So I picked the free one. It's free and free. Because it was free, and the anime is called Free.
Okay.
So, that's really cute. Ah!
And then mine was, Berserk.
Berserk! He had to go for something manly and tough.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure his name is Guts.
And I picked Pretty Boys. Pretty Boys. Manly. Pretty Boys. Manly. I'm on like a merch high. So moving right along to some charms that I picked up for my Ita bag. I of course had to go around and get some of Canon because for whatever reason finding Muse girl charms, especially ones that I don't already have, is getting harder and harder to do these days because it's all about Sunshine, because that's the latest series to be released, so more Muse charms, please. And then you guys know me, I had to pick up blind boxes. So once again, at the Bushiroad booth, we picked up a couple of these sunshine charms. I'm really hoping for canon. I tried to be like, I want canon and I want Hanamaru, and the guy's like, they're blind boxes. So I picked up a couple, and then I also picked up an RE0 blind box, also from the Bushiroad
That
booth.
seems to be a common theme.
So what's cool about these ones is it has a little suction cup on the back, so you can stick them to things. Then I picked up more sunshine blind boxes. Who would have guessed? So this one is another rubber strap. It's sort of the lying down pose that you see a lot of the plushies in. And I also picked up one of these, which is one of the poster blind boxes, and I'm pretty sure each one comes with 2. So again, hoping that I get canon, but we'll see. Another blind box that I picked up are these cute little Tsum Tsum ones, but they're pretty cute, and I wonder how they compare with like the American Tsum Tsums, so we'll have to find out as well. And then lastly, for the blind boxes, we picked up a couple of Girls Un Panzer Nendoroid Petites. So let's see what's next.
Artist Alley stuff?
That's a good place to go. The first thing I picked up in Artist Alley is this adorable Maki charm. So I did get at least one Maki item for my Ita bag. I can't remember the artist's name.
Yeah, by the time we actually bought stuff, they ran out their business cards.
A lot of places ran out of cards, and in fact one of them ran out of stock and I had to order it, so they're sending it on its way, so we won't have that for the video. So another artist that we stopped at had a bunch of charms, and these were like 3 for $25, I think. But I got a couple of Mystic Messenger charms, and what's really cool about these ones are they're like in little phone charms. They're phone charms. They're actual phones. So I got Zen and also 7. So these are really cute, and they each come with a second charm as well that fits with the personality of each character. And then the third charm that I picked up from them is this really cute Yuri on Ice snow globe. So they had a bunch of different characters, but I went with Yuri, and on the bottom of this charm also comes a little snowflake, so I thought this was really cute. Next up, we got a couple of art prints, but it's a lot less than we normally do. We were actually really good this time about not buying like every art print we saw.
No, it wasn't that we were good, it's that we were getting kind of poor.
So speaking of Yuri on Ice, we got this really cute, and I love the colors in this one. The sky is really nice. It kind of looks like watercolors, but it is a Yuri on Ice poster, and it has Yuri and Yurio and Victor and a few other of the ice skaters as well. Again, I just thought it was really beautiful and couldn't pass it up. And then also by the same artist, we got this poster of May.
May is Bay.
From Overwatch. But this next one is the one that really drew us over to her booth, and it was a Love Live one, of course. And we got the holographic finish for this one, which is really cool. It did cost us, I think, an extra $5, but totally worth it. It is really beautiful, and I love how it catches the light. The next items that we got aren't really Artist Alley. There was just a bunch of, I heard there was more than one of the Sunshine Girls walking around with these boxes. We ran into Canon, and she had like one of those boxes where if you play the mobile game where you draw out the cards. So she was giving away one free pull to anybody who really just went over to her. And inside they did print off pictures of the cards, and it's actually on photo paper, which is really nice. And I got you.
We got Canon.
He got Canon, of course. He always gets my best girl. I should have him draw for me. So sticking with the Prince theme, I think now this is the very last thing that we got in the dealer's room. But if you guys didn't catch on with the subtle hints I throw into some of our videos, we are big K-pop fans. and both of our favorite groups is BTS. So there was a seller giving away a bunch of prints, not really giving, you had to buy them, but we got the BTS pack, and it also came with stickers. So it's got a bunch of cool prints in it. And then we got some more freebies. So again, going to the special like premiere events is always a good idea at cons, especially if you love freebies, because we went to a movie premiere like before it even hit theaters in the United States, and we also went to an English dub premiere, which you can check out in our vlog. But the first one is the Sword Art Online movie, where they handed out a couple of these prints. So we each got one, of course, but I love the art style on this. I think it's really cool, with sort of Kirito standing alone in the foreground with Asuna in the background, and her hair is like all wispy and awesome. If you guys watch our figure reviews and there's a character who has like really wild, winded hair, I'm into that sort of thing. I don't know why. He's like really creeped out. He's like, is this a fetish of hers that I don't know about? But I think it's just a really nice poster. And another one of the events we went to where we got free stuff was the My Hero Academia Episode 1 Season 2 dub premiere, which was also on the same day that it premiered on both Crunchyroll and Funimation. So if you couldn't be there, you can still see the episodes on either one of those sites, depending on if you are a dub or sub person. But here are what the posters look like, which is pretty awesome. We will have to frame this eventually when we have the wall space. Our future home is just going to be covered in like anime posters and tapestries, and anyone who has no clue what anime is just going to walk in and be very, very frightened and walk right out. They're like, why do they have all these cartoon characters all over their wall? And then of course, on the theme of freebies, Anime Boston always gives you freebies. Nothing too special, but still really cool, is their poster. So this side here is for Anime Boston 2017, which is this year, of course. And then on the back, they actually show the Anime Boston logo from 2013, as well as the artwork that they had. And then of course they give you the booklet, which tells you all of the events and the guests and everything that are appearing this year. And we happen to have a little signature here in the back from one Mr. Johnny Youngbosh. You may know him as the Green Ranger.
Not the original Green Ranger.
Not the original Green Ranger, but one of the Green Rangers.
He's Adam Park!
Or you may know his voice from Persona 4. He was Yu and Adachi. That's all I'm gonna say. Oh wait, what? Oh my gosh! I just realized right now that this was double-sided. He was also Vash the Stampede. Were they all double-sided?
I don't know.
Yours is double-sided.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't even realize that they were double-sided. But we did get one side signed. So that's pretty cool.
Well, I guess that brings us to the end of our haul.
Yeah, there's nothing really else important to show.
But if you end up watching our vlog, you saw me doing some heavy contemplating very late into that third day.
Yeah, it didn't go anywhere. He didn't get a Gundam. I'm sorry, guys. We built it up for nothing.
Or did I?
What?
Did I ever?
What? You bought a Gundam? You didn't tell me?
Ugh.
Oh my god, it's gonna squish me.
This time I'm gonna cover your face.
My beautiful face.
This is my very first perfect grade Gunpla. We met one of our viewers while I was buying this.
We did. We met a few of you actually, but one of them was working at the Lunar Toy Store booth. So hi, if you're watching.
Shout outs to you.
And anybody else we met too. It was awesome meeting you all.
But this specific Gunpla is from Mobile Suit Zeta Gundam. And it'd be appropriate, my very first perfect grade would be from Mobile Suit Zeta Gundam.
His favorite Gundam. Where's my figure?
You don't get one.
Why didn't I get a figure?
Well, you snooze, you lose.
Well, that is it for our haul, truthfully, this time. I hope you guys all enjoyed. I'm really sad that Anime Boston is over, but I think we might have like gone into huge debt if we stayed any longer, because as you can see, we got quite a lot. But we'll see you guys next time. Bye, Peekabloos!